Love bombing has changed, and here's why that matters. So, love bombing used to be described as like a honeymoon stage on steroids. Over the top, grand declarations of love and admiration, grandiose gestures, huge gifts. It was described as something that was very over the top and somewhat obvious. Nowadays, love bombing is different. Back 5 years ago, 10 years ago, most people didn't really know what love bombing was. It was just not part of the public dialogue like it is now, or the concept of narcissists. Nowadays, most people know what love bombing is, and so the love bombers have to be more careful. They can't just come out and do these grand gestures and huge gifts and come on super strong, because people will catch on and they'll leave. Love bombing now is a lot more subtle. Yes, the pace will probably feel a little bit fast. Yes, they may be flattering you a lot or giving you a lot of admiration, but it's not going to be super intense, and it's something that really could be genuine if it lasted. Love bombing really has to be defined by the sustainability of it. It has to be defined by the dynamic over time. So if you have a dynamic that, feels like loving and sweet and like everything is going great, and then 3 months, 6 months, 8 months later, it's the same, then that means that likely this is something genuine. Whereas if it comes on really strong and then at 3 months, 6 months, they discard you or things completely change, then you know that wasn't genuine to begin with. Also, a lot of these guys nowadays, they're going to therapy, they're reading self-help books. And so it's like very hard to spot. They come across very emotionally intelligent, very tuned into you. They can be really good communicators, and it doesn't seem like you're being manipulated at all. So how do you protect yourself? Well, number one, education. You have to learn about the more subtle signs of love bombing. You have to understand the different types of people who love bomb and the early warning signs for each of these types. I actually made a guide, which you can download on my website, and this goes into every type, archetype that love bombs, all the early warning signs. This is a 20-page guide that's very in-depth. It's free, and you just put in your email and information, and you can download that for free. You also can focus on slowing things down in dating. This is so important, and there are a lot of different aspects of slowing things down, but the most clear-cut, easy thing that I can just give you is using my locked lips policy. So this is a policy where you do no kissing for the first month from the first date. That is one way to slow things down, but everything needs to be slowed down so that you have time to really get to know a guy first before you get too involved. Another piece that's really important is attuning to yourself and trusting your intuition, connecting with your emotions and listening to those little voices inside. Most of the time when someone has been manipulated, love bombed, or emotionally abused, you can look back and realize, you know what, there was something that didn't feel right, but I didn't listen to it. So learning how to trust your emotions, trust your intuition is so important. I'm curious, what was your experience with love bombing? Was it over the top or was it more subtle? Please leave a comment and let me know. And also let us know when you were love bombed, because that matters. Hey, I'm Michelle. I'm a dating coach. I help women protect themselves in dating and find love safely.